Welcome, Aquariuses, to your January 2018 reading. Happy New Year. Hopefully, you had a beautiful, beautiful holiday as well. So, I just wanted to let you guys know how I'm going to roll into the readings this month, too. So, of course, thank you for your support. So, what I'm going to do going forward is that whatever sign's birthday month is upcoming, that's going to be the video that I record first, followed by whatever signs have the most views in the previous month for their reading. So that way it's fair to all of the signs. So thank you so much for your support. And this month I'm working with Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland, as well as the Butterfly Oracle and Healing with the Fairies by Doreen Virtue. So I've already pulled some cards for you guys or from Psychic Tarot for the Heart. So I'm going to open up your reading and tune in. All right. So what I'm feeling is there is a huge healing opportunity here for Aquariuses for this month. Um, there's an opportunity to really release some chains, some shackles, and the way that you've been bound for a very long time. That's what I'm feeling here. Um, there's some deep healing work that Aquariuses are working on this month and releasing. Um, and I feel like this has to do with sacral chakra energy. I have the sacral chakra card here. This is something that I feel like you may be being triggered. So I feel like you guys will know what it is. You probably feel uncomfortable facing or dealing with what's coming up. Um, but I'm feeling this energy like you don't want to look at it and you haven't wanted to look at it and deal with it for quite some time. So it's created this block. It's prevented you from being able to heal. It's like you have on this armor, this protective gear, because you've allowed yourself to be conditioned and programmed to kind of be defensive, to protect yourself from feeling this trauma or this wound, and protecting yourself. It's kind of like with shadow work, where it's like it doesn't matter how much you avoid or choose not to deal with it or choose not to see or suppress it, your shadow is always going to follow you. And that's how I feel. It's like this has been following you for quite some time, and you haven't been wanting to look at it. It's like it's still stalking you. It doesn't matter whether you have on this protective gear or not. It's still stalking you. It's trapped in your head. It's trapped in your mind, and it wants to get out. But unless you choose to deal with it and look at it and take off this protective gear and just allow yourself to process it, then healing can't occur. Because if you can see above, this man's head, it's like this light wants to come in. It's like the divine wants to come in and help you with this process and help you navigate through this and heal, but it's like you're not allowing this energy to come in. So sacral chakra, it's like this could be not feeling like you're good enough. This can most certainly be for some people, can be sexual trauma. I also feel like I don't know, I'm just really feeling like sexual traumas or like addictions around sexuality or distorted perceptions when it comes to sexuality. Like this can be if you, let's say, for example, you grew up because you didn't feel good enough or you didn't have a balanced sense of self-worth, or you've had like abandonment issues, for example. Like you may have developed patterning where, in order to feel like emotionally satisfied, that you were promiscuous like as a child in an attempt to try to feel anything that created a sense of connectivity, which is a distortion pattern. So you may be clearing out patterning like that around some type of sexual, um, you know, limited belief system or asexual trauma in general. But underneath all of that, there's still the vibration and energy of like not feeling good enough. Um, not feeling that you were worthy or deserving of having beautiful things, having beautiful love relationships with yourself and with others. Um, and I've said this before in other videos. Our sacral chakras are our life force centers, and our sacral chakras are one of the energy centers that are siphoned the most from us, especially females. Um, and so healing a lot of patterns around feminine energy as well. And feminine energy isn't limited just a man or a woman. We both carry masculine and feminine energy within ourselves. So I feel like this is healing that type of patterning. There's such power in our ability to create from our sacral, from our life force center. And when there's energy being siphoned from there, or we even, like, this could even be clearing um, energetic cords from past lovers. Um, so, like, if you've given, like, what I'm saying is pieces, like, if you've given different pieces of yourself to different people, like, now it's time to call those pieces back to yourself. Like, you can't have those anymore. I'm reclaiming my power. I'm taking them back so that I can become whole in my sacral again, so I can take my energy back, because there's so much energy that resides in our sacral because it's our creative space that when we have an unbalanced sacral chakra, number one, we're always tired because um, when our sacral is out of alignment, it drains all of the energy from the other chakras to try to balance itself out. And it also blocks our ability to manifest and create the things that we want to create. So, um, a lot of balancing and alignment happening here. I feel like open up is here too. I feel like this has to do with like the refusing to see, like, you got to open up to this energy, that light that wants to like come in and help you heal. That's just how I'm feeling. Like, you have to really open up and allow yourself to be healed, allow yourself to be transformed. This energy wants to be moved out. You know, the agony and the trauma that you've been experiencing for, you know, quite some time, even from possibly from other lifetimes. It's like, do you want to continue to carry that weight with you, carry those patterns with you, or do you want to just deal with them and be uncomfortable a little while longer and allow this to be absolved so it doesn't exist anymore? Or, do you want to continue to be in a space of suffering? I feel like you have to ask yourself this question. But I feel like, um, I feel like you're doing a lot of contemplation. There's going to be a need for you to slow down, to really take care of yourself, honor yourself, go within. And I feel like you guys will open up to this, listen to the messages that are coming in, connecting deeply with yourself, starting to understand, what these energies, what these lessons, what these experiences were trying to teach you about yourself. It's never about anyone else, about except ourselves and our own growth process. And I feel like, you really have to consider and slow down and really connect with these energies. But I feel like in doing this work, it's going to allow you to build a new foundation that's going to bring a lot of happiness and energy and joy into your life. Look at this light vibrations, light code that comes in. I feel like this comes in when you take off this protective gear and you allow yourself to be transformed. Allow the divine, allow your guides, allow your helpers to help you in this process. You got to open up to this light. As you can see above her head, she's like opening up to this light, and it's coming in through her entire being, helping her to transform and helping healing to occur. That's freedom there, freedom from the past, freedom from karmic ties, freedom from whatever the situation is that you may be experiencing. And it's going to bring more balance, joy, stability, and light into your life. I feel a lightening of energy coming in with that card. And I feel like from this space, heart healing occurs, and you step up and take ownership and in your life. You begin to move from your heart and allow that to guide you and direct you in your life. I feel like for some Aquarius, this is also in taking personal responsibility in this for yourself. You're able to guide others to do the same thing. So this feels like a leadership position. This could be, getting into positions where some Aquariuses may be, spiritual speakers, or you might write a book, or it feels like something like very on a public platform where you're helping to guide people in some way. It doesn't necessarily have to be a spiritual path, but something where it is helping people and it's on like a platform, or where you have to guide and lead groups of people. Could be management, that sort of thing that I'm feeling here. So just beautiful healing work, that has so many rewards if you just allow the energy to come in and stop being so defensive, and like you're protecting. Look at it like this: whatever you're suffering from, whatever you're struggling with, you're perpetuating that by not facing it and dealing with it and allowing it to be transformed so you can let go of it. So you can choose to keep that energy and continue to deal with it, or you can face it and you can let it go and allow yourself to be transformed and healed from it. So I'm going to pull a card for the changes that are coming up for Aquarius. Is forgiveness. So yeah, whatever this patterning, whatever this trauma is that you're experiencing, um, you know, you have to forgive yourself for this. Love yourself. Whatever you confront when you take off that helmet, when you take off that mask, whatever it is that you confront, remember that you are a being of unconditional love, and you don't have to judge yourself. Just know that it is an experience, and that experience is not who you are. That thing that happened outside of you is not who you are. You are love. You are soul. You are a divine being. That experience was only created and cultivated by yourself to teach you something that you needed to grow. And I say that, I know sometimes for people it's hard to see that perspective when they're in the situation, or going through the healing, they're facing their fears or dealing with the trauma. But think about any other situation that you've overcome and persevered from in your life, and you look back and you're like, that's why I went through that. And you can see, you can still see, even through all the emotional ups and downs, whether it's sadness, anger, joy, fear, like you're able to still laugh at yourself in the process, because you see, you have the aha moments, you have the epiphanies, and you see the bigger picture. I feel like for Aquarius, is you guys need to see the bigger picture in this experience that you have, that you're healing from. It's to help you grow, it's to help you move into the next level. And this is why you're healing this pocket, because I feel like this leadership position, you know is the next level for you guys. So I think that's beautiful. Like, forgive yourself, let it go, love yourself in whatever space that you're in, regardless of what it looks like. Don't judge yourself. You just, all you have to do is observe and look at what what you're dealing with, and still tell yourself, I love you anyway. If it makes you feel uncomfortable, allow that feeling to come up, and then hug yourself. Love yourself anyway. I did that one time. I had I was triggered by a past life memory that came up, and I was just like, oh my gosh. And like my higher self was like, just love yourself anyway. And I hugged myself, and I completely broke down like a child, and I could feel it. It was like, to love myself in that space anyway. Like, my inner child like needed that hug so much, needed that love so much, because it was missing that care. It wasn't being tended to or paid attention to. And I feel like that energy here too. Like, your inner child, that little boy or little girl, really wants to heal, doesn't want to keep carrying this energy. So I'm gonna pull, that one came right up, a healing card for you guys for this month. Detoxification. Yeah, so letting go, releasing things that no longer serve you, so that you can heal. This could be energies, it could be the situation, it can be baggage, trauma. This can also relate to, the need to physically detox, in terms of, cleaning up your diet so that you can raise your vibration. And when our vibrations are higher, we're able to kind of maintain and sustain a certain resonance that helps us get through challenges and difficult things, and these energies that we're facing. We have courage, and we're strong enough to take these things on. when our vibrations are higher. So there's a recalibration happening. So I feel like, guys, take care of yourself. Really focus on all levels, inner and outer levels, releasing things that no longer serve you, cleaning up your energy, cleaning up yourself, cleaning up your environment and the things around you in your life. And I think um, you will come a long way in this process, because remember, this is the outcome here. Healing, setting yourself free from what has been keeping you bound is the outcome here. So hopefully that resonated with you guys. And, make sure you guys, if you love the readings, if they resonate with you, just hit the subscribe button. And there's also a little bell next to that. You can hit that as well, and you'll get like a notification when new content and new videos are uploaded on the channel. And I also want to let you guys know that I will be doing some traveling work. So if you are in the Philadelphia, Delaware, and South Jersey area, I will be in your area, and I'll be doing personal self-mastery readings in person. I'm also going to be offering space and home energy clearing. So if you have any stagnant energy, you want to clean up your vibration, or if you even moved into a new home, your space will still carry the resonance of people that have been in and out of your home. Really good to do after the holidays. Or if your home may still carry the vibration of previous owners, or some people don't even realize like their homes are on specific grid points on within the property, within the earth grid plane, and that energy resonance can be affecting what's going on with the vibration of your home. So I'd be able to tune into that and really help balance out the energy in your home. And new for 2018 that I'm offering in conjunction with that, you can still do this separately, but I'm offering crystal feng shui. So I like crystal feng shui. It's really awesome because I still tune into the energies in your home the same way I would with the clearing, but certain crystal resonance may come up and they want to be placed in certain areas of the home to help lift up the vibration, maybe bring more love in, balance out some discordant energies, protect certain areas in your home. It can be you want to bring more abundance and prosperity into your home, so I may help you create a crystal grid or set up a prosperity altar in a specific space in your home to help bring that energy and cultivate that energy in your home. So you could get that service separate or together. If you do the clearing and the crystal feng shui together, you would get a discount on the package. And I also do offer crystals as well. So if you do not have those crystals, then those will be available for you, and then I would ship them once I got back home to you as well, and you would receive a discount as well on your crystal package. So if that resonates with you, I have limited spaces available. You can email me at intherroughcrystals@gmail.com, and I'll be putting all of this information in the description box below for the video. And of course, at any time, if you would like a personal reading, you could contact me as well. So I want to close out this reading by sending you the vibration of forgiveness, the healing vibration of forgiveness. So I'm going to take I know a few people asked from some other videos, this is one of my Reiki quartz points. I'm going to place that right there on your forgiveness card and sending you the healing Reiki vibration, Aquarius, is of forgiveness. And thank you so much for joining, and I will see you in February. Take care.